The specter of artificial intelligence sweeping away human jobs has loomed large over the global workforce, fueled by dire warnings from prominent executives and a pervasive sense of technological inevitability. Yet a closer examination of recent data and expert insights reveals a far more nuanced picture, suggesting that widespread fears of an immediate AI-driven job apocalypse may be significantly overblown, even as the technology undeniably reshapes corporate strategies and the very nature of work. Contrary to the alarming headlines, direct evidence of a rapid acceleration in human obsolescence due to AI remains scant. According to a report released this week by the job and hiring consultancy challenger Gray & Christmas, out of 286,679 planned layoffs recorded so far this year, a mere 20,000 were linked to automation. More strikingly, only 75 of these job cuts were explicitly attributed to AI implementation. Andrew Challenger, Senior Vice President at the consultancy, summarized the situation succinctly: far less is happening than people imagine. He further noted that while AI can significantly alter roles, he isn't encountering many HR leaders who report AI replacing jobs outright. This data provides a crucial counterpoint to recent comments from some of the tech industry's most influential figures. Amazon CEO Andy Jassy, for instance, warned last month that AI would reduce our total corporate workforce as we get efficiency gains over time, though he offered no specific timeline and acknowledged that AI might also generate other types of jobs. Similarly, comments from Ford CEO Jim Farley reportedly suggesting AI could replace literally half of all white-collar workers in the U.S. were later contextualized by a presentation clip indicating he might have been echoing a contention from the CEO of AI company Anthropic rather than stating Ford's immediate plans. These high-profile statements, while perhaps intended as forward-looking insights or even cautionary tales, have often contributed to the perception of an imminent large-scale displacement that current data does not support. Instead, experts suggest that AI is currently influencing the job market in more indirect and subtle ways. Many firms are operating under immense pressure to cut costs, driven by an uncertain economic environment, including the heavy burden of President Donald Trump's tariff policy and persistent worries about rising inflation. This has led some companies to reallocate spending that would typically go towards hiring new employees, redirecting it instead towards AI software and tools. Josh Bersin, CEO of the Josh Bersin Company Workforce Consultancy, describes this phenomenon as a blank check to go out and buy these AI tools, followed by a directive to freeze headcount. This immediate halt in hiring rather than direct AI replacement is a significant factor in suppressing overall job market growth, particularly in business and professional services. Examples abound, from Shopify CEO Toby Lutke's memo challenging employees to prove why they cannot get what they want done using AI before requesting more resources, to Duolingo CEO Luis von Onzedic to gradually shift work from contractors to AI, only approving new hires if automation isn't feasible. These trends, while impacting hiring, do not equate to the wholesale replacement of existing workers. Even within the companies developing AI tools, the impact on employment is complex. Tech giants like Dell, Google parent Alphabet, Meta, Microsoft, and Salesforce have indeed announced significant job cuts. However, these reductions are often tied to strategic resource reallocation, shifting talent and budgets away from non-AI product development and towards core AI initiatives. Microsoft, for instance, has cut some 15,000 roles, or about 7% of its workforce, even as its stock has surged due to the popularity of its Copilot AI tool. While CEO Satya Nadella has noted that AI now writes as much as 30% of the company's code, leading to some direct replacement in software engineering roles, analysts like Gil Luria of D.A. Davidson Financial Group suggest a substantial portion of these cuts are designed to offset the massive capital expenditures associated with building out AI data centers. Furthermore, analysts at Capital Economics caution that some businesses may use AI as a convenient narrative to frame job losses primarily driven by poor financial performance. AI is also transforming the very process of hiring in human resources. A burgeoning ecosystem of startups offers AI-powered tools capable of handling tasks traditionally performed by HR departments, from resume screening to initial candidate interviews.
IBM CEO Arvind Krishna noted that a couple hundred HR workers at his company were recently replaced by AI agents.
Yet he emphasized that this newfound efficiency allowed IBM to reinvest in other areas, leading to an overall increase in total employment by hiring more programmers and salespeople. This illustrates a critical distinction. AI often enables a reallocation of human capital rather than a net reduction, allowing companies to invest in new growth areas. The human element of this technological shift is perhaps best encapsulated by a recent controversial incident involving an Xbox executive. Following widespread layoffs at Microsoft, Matt Turnbull, an executive at Xbox Game Studios, suggested in a now-deleted LinkedIn post that laid-off workers should use AI chatbots like ChatGPT and Copilot to manage their emotions, refine resumes,
and plan their careers.
While Turnbull expressed a desire to offer helpful advice, acknowledging that no AI tool is a replacement for your voice or your lived experience, the recommendation sparked significant backlash, particularly among creatives who already view generative AI as a threat to their industries. The swift deletion of his post underscores the deep-seated anxieties and sensitivities surrounding AI's role in employment, especially in the context of job loss.
Ultimately, while AI is undoubtedly a transformative force that will fundamentally change many jobs, the narrative of mass human displacement by intelligent machines appears premature.
Economic factors ranging from government policies and tariff impacts to general market conditions and inflation continue to be the overwhelming drivers of job market shifts and layoffs. As Svenja Dudel, chief economist at Indeed Hiring Lab, put it, while AI will fundamentally change a whole lot of jobs, particularly in areas like software development, there's not evidence that it's fully replacing whole workers or that the current slowdown can be attributed to it. The ongoing evolution of work will likely see a greater emphasis on human-AI collaboration, upskilling, and a strategic redistribution of talent rather than the wholesale eradication of roles. The future of employment, it seems, will be defined not by AI's capacity to replace but by humanity's ingenuity in adapting to and leveraging its capabilities. As the echoes of traditional July 4th celebrations fade, a new paradigm of technological integration is rapidly reshaping our world, touching everything from public spectacles to the intricate gears of global commerce and the very nature of
human-computer interaction.
The recent flurry of tech news underscores a pivotal moment, with artificial intelligence continuing its relentless march into diverse sectors,
prompting both excitement and critical reflection.
This year's Independence Day celebrations offered a tangible glimpse into this evolving future, with AI-powered drone shows increasingly replacing conventional fireworks displays. As reported by Quartz on July 4, the shift towards these synchronized aerial ballets choreographed by sophisticated algorithms signifies a growing preference for safer, more environmentally conscious, and creatively boundless alternatives to pyrotechnics. This transition highlights not only technological advancement but also a cultural embrace of innovative entertainment, moving away from traditional impactful displays towards precision-controlled luminous artistry in the sky.
Beyond dazzling aerial displays, artificial intelligence is also carving out new economic frontiers.
Invest on the same day pointed to the burgeoning hybrid experience economy as the next major investment landscape. This emerging domain, where physical and digital realms seamlessly converge, is heavily reliant on AI innovations to personalize interactions, optimize services,
and create immersive environments.
The success of this economy hinges on technology's ability to bridge the gap between tangible and virtual experiences, suggesting a future where AI acts as the primary orchestrator of customer journeys and operational efficiencies. In this context, the broader implications of AI on labor, such as the potential impact on sectors like delivery, exemplified by the ongoing discussions around the UPS labor crisis, remain a critical economic consideration, hinting at how automation and AI could reshape traditional employment models.
Meanwhile, the competitive landscape of consumer AI is heating up, with reports from NotebookCheck on July 4 indicating that Mark Zuckerberg is reportedly planning another AI bot offensive. This signals Meta's aggressive push to embed advanced conversational AI deeper into its platforms and products, aiming to enhance user engagement and establish a dominant position in the burgeoning AI assistant market.
Such moves by tech giants underscore the strategic importance of AI in capturing future market share and redefining how billions interact with digital services daily, potentially leading to more ubiquitous and sophisticated AI companions.
Amidst this rapid technological ascent, a fascinating counter-narrative emerges, reminding us of unique human capabilities.
An MSN report from July 4 highlighted a new puzzle game specifically designed to demonstrate how children can in certain contexts outperform artificial intelligence. This game suggests that while AI excels at processing vast datasets and executing complex algorithms, certain forms of intuitive problem-solving, creative thinking, and adaptive reasoning, especially in novel or abstract scenarios, remain distinctly human strengths. This insight offers a crucial perspective, emphasizing that the goal of AI should perhaps be augmentation rather than outright replacement.
Fostering a partnership where human ingenuity complements artificial intelligence.
These diverse developments collectively underscore a pivotal moment in technology. From redefining public spectacle and reshaping economic models to intensifying corporate AI races and reaffirming human cognitive distinctiveness, AI's pervasive influence is undeniable. The coming years will undoubtedly see further integration, challenging both our understanding of intelligence and the very fabric of our daily lives as we navigate this increasingly intelligent future where human creativity and artificial prowess continue to intertwine in fascinating and unpredictable ways. The rapidly evolving landscape of wearable technology is once again buzzing with anticipation as major tech giants vie for dominance in the burgeoning smart glasses market. While Meta has already carved out a significant niche with its popular Ray-Ban collaboration and Amazon offers a more accessible entry point, the industry is now keenly awaiting Apple's long-rumored response.
Though it appears consumers will have to exercise considerable patience.
According to a recent report from MacRumors citing insights from Apple supply chain analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, Apple's foray into smart glasses is not expected to reach mass production until the second quarter of 2027. These highly anticipated glasses are designed to mirror the core functionalities of Meta's Ray-Ban smart glasses, enabling users to capture photos and videos and listen to music, all controlled through intuitive touch and hands-free voice commands. The underlying philosophy, as Kuo suggests, is to provide a seamless way for users to capture a moment without needing to take your phone out of your pocket. Apple reportedly plans to offer diverse frame and material options, though it remains unclear if they will pursue a partnership with a prominent eyewear brand like Ray-Ban or Oakley. A strategy that has proven successful for Meta. Crucially, Kuo indicates that Apple's initial smart glasses will not feature built-in augmented reality AR displays, a significant distinction from what competitors are already bringing to market.
Indeed, Meta has established an early lead in this category.
Its Meta Ray-Bans, released in September 2023 with a starting price of $299, have proven to be a relative hit. Ray-Ban owner EssilorLuxottica announced in February that over 2 million pairs had been sold, underscoring a growing appetite for discrete camera-equipped wearables. These glasses boast a 12-megapixel camera capable of 1080p video, dual speakers, 5 microphones, and a touchpad for control, offering up to 4 hours of active use per charge, extendable to 36 hours with their charging case. More significantly, Meta is not resting on its laurels. A mega leak confirmed by sources like MSN reveals that next-generation Meta smart glasses with integrated AR displays are expected to launch later this year. This rapid innovation means Apple, with its 2027 timeline, will enter a market where competitors have already advanced to more sophisticated AR capabilities, placing it well behind in terms of display technology for this product line. In contrast to the high-end aspirations of Apple and the evolving AR ambitions of Meta, Amazon has adopted a more understated, utility-focused approach with its Echo frames. Znet recently highlighted an attractive bundle deal offering the third-gen Echo frames and an Echo Spot for just $130, a substantial saving from the usual $270 price tag for the frames alone. Positioned more as headphones with a little more utility, the Echo frames, first introduced in 2019 and periodically updated, provide an Alexa Assistant open-ear speakers for audio consumption, music, podcasts, audiobooks, and the ability to make calls and control other Alexa devices.
Znet expert Carrie One praised their convenience for daily tasks like walking while listening to audio or taking calls, appreciating the balance between on-device audio and environmental awareness. However, a key limitation that differentiates them from Meta's offering is the absence of a built-in camera, making them a more budget-friendly entry point into smart glasses rather than a direct competitor in the camera-enabled segment. This diverse market landscape underscores differing strategies among tech giants. Apple's current head-mounted device, the Vision Pro, launched in February 2024 with a hefty $3,499 price tag, has seen an estimated 500,000 to 700,000 units sold at best. Analyst Quo believes Apple's smart glasses, with their more accessible feature set and presumably lower price point, will be far more successful, projecting shipments of 3 to 5 million units or more in 2027. This suggests a strategic shift towards a more mass-market wearable distinct from the niche high-end AR/VR experience of the Vision Pro. Yet the significant time gap until Apple's launch gives Meta a considerable window to solidify its position and further innovate, especially with the introduction of AR displays in its next-gen glasses. As 2027 looms on the horizon, the smart glasses market is poised for significant transformation. Meta's aggressive push into AR-enabled eyewear, coupled with the proven appeal of its camera-centric models, establishes it as a formidable incumbent. Amazon's accessible audio-first approach caters to a different segment, lowering the barrier to entry for many. Apple's eventual arrival, while delayed, carries the weight of its ecosystem and brand appeal, potentially galvanizing mainstream adoption. The coming years will reveal whether Apple can effectively catch up and differentiate itself in a space where competitors are already rapidly innovating, or if its patient approach will allow others to cement their lead in what promises to be a pivotal category in the future of personal technology. The artificial intelligence landscape is witnessing an unprecedented surge in investment and strategic maneuvering, signaling a rapidly intensifying arms race among tech titans. At the forefront of this high-stakes competition is Elon Musk's xAI, which has recently secured a formidable $10 billion in debt and equity. This substantial capital injection is clearly aimed at accelerating its challenge to established AI leaders like OpenAI, as reported by MSN on July 4, 2025. The funding arrives amidst reports notably from AI Magazine regarding xAI's strategic acquisition of the X platform, a move poised to profoundly reshape the AI market. This integration is already manifesting, with TechXplore detailing a pilot program on X that merges AI-generated notes with human community contributions, demonstrating xAI's intent to leverage X as a live testing ground and distribution channel for its AI capabilities. This aggressive expansion by xAI is emblematic of a broader cutthroat competition for talent and market share within the AI sector. The battle for top AI researchers has reached astonishing new heights, with Meta reportedly dangling up to $300 million in equity-rich packages to lure stars, including those from OpenAI. Some first-year compensation packages are said to exceed $100 million, illustrating the extreme lengths companies are going to acquire the best minds. OpenAI in particular has felt the sting, having already lost 7 staffers to Meta's aggressive poaching. As one executive lamented, "It's like someone broke into our home," underscoring the intense pressure and perceived vulnerabilities in this talent war. This financial arms race for human capital is not merely about attracting individuals, it's about securing the intellectual firepower necessary to innovate faster and gain a decisive edge in a field where breakthroughs can translate directly into market dominance. Meanwhile, the pervasive influence of AI is fundamentally altering the digital content ecosystem, presenting both opportunities and significant challenges for traditional publishers. Google, for instance, is grappling with what it calls AI problems, as nearly 70% of its searches now conclude with 0 clicks to external websites. This phenomenon, where AI-powered search results provide direct answers, effectively eats the homepage by diminishing the need for users to navigate to original sources. While ChatGPT's referrals to sites have surged by an astonishing 25x from a baseline of 0. indicating a different kind of traffic generation. The decline in Google clicks poses an existential threat to content creators reliant on advertising revenue.
In response, Google has introduced OfferWall, a feature allowing website visitors to pay per article, watch ads, or complete surveys to access content, a move some critics view as a compensatory measure for the traffic AI has siphoned. This shift fundamentally redefines the value of search engine optimization (SEO), which historically served as the gold standard for digital visibility, validating predictions made years ago about AI's disruptive potential. Beyond content, AI's impact on the workforce is a complex, evolving narrative. While the fear of widespread job displacement persists, some white-collar professions appear surprisingly resilient, at least for now. Experts project a continued need for tens of thousands more accountants, CEOs, and financial advisors by 2030, even as AI increasingly automates tasks. The adage that AI also can't replace CEOs because it hasn't learned golf yet humorously highlights the nuanced human elements still beyond AI's grasp. However, the integration of digital workers is already a reality, with institutions like Bank of New York Mellon deploying AI alongside human staff. These digital counterparts handle tasks such as coding and payment instruction validation, reporting to human managers for final approval. The next logical step, giving them email addresses and Teams access to chat with colleagues, points to a future where human-AI collaboration becomes increasingly seamless and widespread. As AI development continues its breakneck pace, fueled by massive investments and fierce competition for talent, the industry stands on the precipice of profound transformation. The strategic consolidation seen with XAI and X, coupled with the escalating talent wars and the redefinition of content consumption, paints a picture of an ecosystem in flux. The coming years will undoubtedly see further innovations, new business models, and an ongoing re-evaluation of AI's role in society, from how we access information to how we work. The ultimate trajectory of this AI-driven future remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: the foundational shifts are already well underway, promising an era of both unprecedented opportunity and complex challenges. The relentless march of artificial intelligence is not merely reshaping industries, it's redefining the very fabric of global economics and infrastructure, pushing the boundaries of what's possible and challenging conventional wisdom. From audacious predictions of the world's first trillionaire emerging from the AI sector to the unprecedented logistical feats required to power the next generation of AI supercomputers, and even the integration of AI into the very mechanisms of online discourse, the technology's pervasive influence is becoming increasingly apparent. These recent developments underscore a pivotal moment where AI's theoretical potential is rapidly translating into tangible, often astonishing realities. One of the most intriguing forecasts comes from billionaire investor Mark Cuban, who recently posited that the world's inaugural trillionaire will not be an established titan like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos, but rather an entrepreneur who pioneers a truly transformative AI innovation. Speaking on the High Performance podcast, Cuban emphasized AI's transformative power, drawing parallels to the nascent stages of personal computers and the internet, technologies that spawned immense wealth and fundamentally altered daily life. He boldly suggested that this future financial milestone could even be achieved by one dude in a basement, highlighting the democratizing potential of AI to empower individual inventors with groundbreaking concepts. While current billionaires, including Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk, with an estimated net worth of $402 billion, are certainly on the trajectory towards trillionaire status, according to reports from Oxfam and CNN Business, Cuban's vision points to a disruptive force that could propel an entirely new figure to unprecedented financial heights, driven by an AI breakthrough yet to be imagined. He believes we are only in the preseason of AI's capabilities, with its true potential still largely untapped, promising ways to make our lives better without necessarily leading to dystopian Terminator scenarios. This burgeoning AI landscape, however, demands an equally unprecedented level of computational power, leading to colossal infrastructure challenges. Elon Musk's XAI, for instance, is reportedly taking extreme measures to fuel its ambitious AI endeavors. The company's current Colossus supercomputer, already housing some 200,000 NVIDIA Hopper GPUs and consuming an astounding 300 megawatts of power, has presented significant energy supply hurdles.
Looking ahead,
xAI's next data center is projected to house a staggering 1 million AI GPUs, potentially requiring between 1.4 gigawatts and 1.96 gigawatts of power, an amount equivalent to powering 1.9 million homes. To meet this insatiable demand, Musk has confirmed reports that xAI is purchasing an entire power plant overseas and plans to ship it to the US. This extraordinary move underscores the critical bottleneck AI development faces, not just compute hardware and software but the rapid acquisition of massive reliable energy supplies. While natural gas combined cycle gas turbine CCGT plants offer a relatively fast and scalable solution, the sheer scale of xAI's requirements, coupled with the time it takes to acquire and build power infrastructure domestically, has necessitated this radical international acquisition. This makes AI companies like xAI major industrial energy buyers, fundamentally reshaping the energy consumption landscape. Beyond the raw power and financial predictions, AI is also fundamentally altering how digital platforms manage information and discourse. X, formerly Twitter, has embarked on a groundbreaking shift by integrating AI chatbots into its Community Notes program. Launched as a pilot on July 1, this initiative allows large language models (LLMs), including X's proprietary Grok and third-party systems from OpenAI, to generate community notes, contextual explanations or corrections attached to public posts. According to Keith Coleman, X's vice president of product and head of Community Notes, the primary objective is to dramatically scale fact-checking efforts and increase the volume and reach of these notes, particularly targeting content that human contributors might overlook. This technical shift, which allows developers to build their own AI-powered note writers via X's public API, is seen as an effort to foster broader participation and innovation. Crucially, despite the move towards automation, X has retained a robust human validation process, requiring notes, whether AI or human-generated, to be rated as helpful by users with historically differing perspectives before wider display. This human-in-the-loop approach aims to preserve trust and mitigate inaccuracies even as AI plays a larger role. The move comes amidst a marked decline in human participation in the program, with submissions dropping over 50% since January, signaling a need for scalable solutions. Internal research from X indicates that posts flagged with community notes see significant changes in user behavior, with users approximately 60% less likely to reshare and original posters 80% more likely to delete such content. This ongoing experiment highlights the complex balance between leveraging AI for efficiency and maintaining transparency and user trust in content moderation. These disparate yet interconnected developments paint a vivid picture of AI's profound impact. Mark Cuban's vision of an AI-driven trillionaire speaks to the immense economic potential and disruptive innovation AI promises. Elon Musk's extreme measures to power xAI's data centers reveal the unprecedented infrastructure demands that accompany cutting-edge AI development, forcing companies to become major energy players. And X's integration of AI into its community notes demonstrates the technology's evolving role in shaping online discourse and information veracity. We are, as Cuban suggests, still in the preseason of this technological revolution. The coming years will undoubtedly witness further leaps in AI capabilities, continued challenges in sustaining its growth, and an ongoing redefinition of human-AI collaboration across all facets of society. The question is no longer if AI will transform our world, but how deeply and how quickly its influence will permeate every aspect of human endeavor. The 4th of July, a day traditionally marked by celebrations of American independence, this year saw a prominent tech titan, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, ignite a different kind of firework, a candid declaration of political homelessness that underscores the growing ideological chasm between parts of the tech industry and progressive political movements. Altman's remarks, shared on X, formerly Twitter, on Friday, July 4, 2025, resonated far beyond the usual holiday well-wishes, offering a potent glimpse into the mindset of a leader at the forefront of the artificial intelligence revolution. Altman 40 articulated a deeply held belief in what he terms techno-capitalism,
an ideology he says he has embraced since his early 20s.
He posits that society should actively encourage people to make tons of money and then also find ways to widely distribute wealth and share the compounding magic of capitalism.
For Altman, these two facets are inextricably linked. One doesn't work without the other. You cannot raise the floor and not also raise the ceiling for very long.
This perspective, he lamented, no longer aligns with the direction of the Democratic Party, which he believes has completely moved somewhere else at this point from where it stood when he was 20. His sentiments reflect a broader concern within certain tech circles that a focus on wealth redistribution, particularly through measures targeting the wealthy,
could stifle the very innovation and entrepreneurship that drive economic growth.
A specific point of contention for Altman appears to be the burgeoning debate around the existence of billionaires. His post notably stated, "I'd rather hear from candidates about how they are going to make everyone have the stuff billionaires have instead of how they are going to eliminate billionaires."
This comment was widely seen as a direct rebuttal to New York City Democratic mayoral candidate Zohran Mamdani, a self-identified Democratic socialist who recently declared on NBC's Meet the Press that he does not believe billionaires should exist.
Mamdani, who secured the Democratic nomination for mayor in June, has advocated for policies such as a $30 minimum wage, significant tax hikes on businesses and the wealthy city-owned grocery stores, and rent freezes, alongside calls to shift the city's tax burden onto richer and whiter neighborhoods. This ideological clash highlights a fundamental tension: the tech industry's emphasis on wealth creation as a driver of progress versus a progressive political agenda focused on addressing inequality through wealth redistribution and expanded social programs. Altman's public political commentary comes at a time when his company OpenAI continues to solidify its position as a leading force in the artificial intelligence landscape. As a key player in the AI race, OpenAI's advancements are setting benchmarks and influencing the direction of the entire industry. The company's prominence is further underscored by recent speculation that tech giants like Apple are considering leveraging OpenAI's or Anthropic's capabilities to power significant upgrades to their own AI assistants, such as Siri. This potential collaboration underscores the critical role OpenAI plays in shaping the future of consumer technology and its pervasive integration into daily life. The intense competition for AI talent also remains a constant, with Altman himself having previously criticized rival Meta's aggressive talent poaching efforts, demonstrating the high stakes involved in maintaining a competitive edge in this rapidly evolving sector. The confluence of Altman's political outspokenness and OpenAI's technological ascendancy paints a vivid picture of the current era. The rapid accumulation of wealth driven by groundbreaking technological innovation, particularly in AI, is increasingly forcing a reckoning with societal questions about economic fairness and opportunity. The politically homeless sentiment articulated by Altman may well resonate with others in the tech community who believe in the transformative power of technology and market-driven growth, yet find themselves at odds with political narratives that they perceive as potentially hindering innovation. As the American experiment continues its messy journey, as Altman put it, the ongoing dialogue between technological progress and political ideology, between wealth creation and equitable distribution, will undoubtedly shape the regulatory environment, economic policies, and the very fabric of society for the next 250 years. The future of techno-capitalism, and indeed the nation, hinges on how these fundamental tensions are navigated. The frontier of artificial intelligence is rapidly expanding, with recent breakthroughs signaling a transformative leap in how machines learn, interact, and operate. From robots gaining an inner voice to advanced frameworks ensuring the ethical alignment of large language models, the pace of innovation is relentless, fueled by fierce competition for the world's top AI talent. At the forefront of these advancements, Google DeepMind is reportedly pioneering a groundbreaking method that allows robots to learn more intuitively by engaging in an inner monologue. This innovative system, detailed in a recent patent filing, leverages intelligent speech to facilitate task learning. Essentially, robots observe tasks through visual inputs like images or videos and then generate natural language descriptions of what they perceive, such as, "the person picks up the cup."
This internal narration effectively links visual information to corresponding actions, enabling what researchers term zero-shot learning.
The profound implication is that robots can understand and interact with unfamiliar objects or perform new tasks without extensive prior training, significantly reducing both memory and computational demands. This initiative builds upon DeepMind's broader efforts in robotics, including the recent unveiling of Gemini Robotics On-Device, a compact and efficient version of its vision language model designed to run directly on robots without cloud access. This on-device capability ensures fast, reliable performance in latency-sensitive or offline environments, enhancing privacy and responsiveness crucial for real-world applications like healthcare. While proven powerful, capable of performing tasks out of the box and adapting to new ones with minimal demonstrations, Google advises developers to implement their own safety protocols, as this version currently lacks built-in semantic safety systems with access limited to selected users for real-world safety evaluation. Beyond the physical realm of robotics, Google DeepMind is also tackling critical challenges in the alignment of large language models (LLMs). The company, in collaboration with McGill University and Mila, Quebec AI Institute, has introduced Chrome causally robust reward modeling, a novel framework designed to combat reward hacking issues in LLM alignment. Reward models, which are fundamental for aligning LLMs with human feedback, often fall prey to focusing on superficial attributes like response length rather than true quality indicators such as factuality and relevance. This problem arises because standard training objectives struggle to differentiate between spurious correlations and genuine causal drivers of response quality, leading to brittle reward models and misaligned policies. Chrome addresses this by building on an explicit causal model of answer generation, training reward models to distinguish genuine quality drivers from superficial cues. It achieves this by generating preference datasets with targeted LLM-generated counterfactual examples, causal augmentations to enforce sensitivity to true quality shifts, e.g. factuality, and neutral augmentations to enforce invariance along spurious attributes, e.g. style, using tie labels. Evaluated on datasets like RewardBench and RewardBench, Chrome has demonstrated significant improvements in ranking accuracy, boosting safety by up to 13.18% and reasoning by up to 7.19% on specific categories, while also showing superior robustness against spurious correlations. Its success underscores a critical step towards more reliable and robust LLM alignment. These technological strides are occurring within an increasingly competitive landscape where major players are vying for dominance in the race toward artificial general intelligence (AGI). The historical context of OpenAI being founded as a countervailing force to Google's AI ambitions highlights the intense rivalry that continues to shape the industry. This competition is visibly manifested in the global talent war, as exemplified by Meta's recent strategic hiring spree for its new superintelligence lab. In a notable move, all 11 leading AI researchers recruited for this elite team are immigrants hailing from diverse academic backgrounds across India, South Africa, China, the UK, and Australia. These experts, many of whom are alumni of prestigious institutions like IIT, Berkeley, Tsinghua, and Princeton, bring with them invaluable experience from top AI labs including OpenAI, Google DeepMind, Anthropic, and Google Research. Their collective work spans advanced AI models such as GPT-4o, Gemini, and Chinchilla, with individual contributions ranging from the co-creation of OpenAI's O-Series models and GPT-4o's voice mode to developing core infrastructure for large-scale AI systems and pioneering Google's speech technology. This concentration of global talent underscores the critical role of immigration in fueling technological innovation and Meta's ambition to lead in AGI. As AI continues its rapid evolution, the developments from Google DeepMind and the strategic movements of industry giants like Meta paint a picture of a future where intelligent machines are not just tools but increasingly autonomous and capable entities. The push for robots that can think and learn more like humans, coupled with frameworks ensuring the safety and ethical alignment of powerful LLMs, indicates a maturing field committed to responsible innovation.
The fierce global competition for talent will undoubtedly accelerate these advancements, pushing the boundaries of what AI can achieve.
The ongoing pursuit of AGI, underpinned by breakthroughs in cognitive robotics and robust language models, suggests that the coming years will witness even more profound changes in how AI integrates into our daily lives, demanding continued vigilance on safety and ethical considerations as capabilities expand.